we're gonna pick a different one. We're gonna pick one that I have access to through streaming at the moment. So I'm gonna go back to the screen. So I'm gonna go to the screen here. Now I have all these movies in here. And we'll just go ahead and pick a random item. The winner is A Ghost Story. A Ghost Story is Dawinamon. So, we are watching A Ghost Story for the first reaction. So, I am actually really looking forward to watching this one. I've been meaning to watch this one for a while. I know that it's got Casey Affleck in it, and I am a big Casey Affleck fan. He is like fantastic in everything I've seen him in. I've heard really good things. I actually think my dad said this is one of his favorite movies of all time. And it's my buddy Chip's. It's a favorite of his as well. So I know some people that have seen this movie and love it, and I've only heard good things about it. I know that it's about a guy who dies, and it's from his perspective. He comes back as a ghost, so kind of like Ghost with Patrick Swayze, but from what I understand, this one's a lot less of a comedy and a lot more serious. So, this is gonna be the first movie reaction for the channel. Looking forward to what this movie has in store for me. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard that this one can be kind of sad, kind of emotional, and it doesn't take a lot in movies to make me tear up, so I may end up tearing up a little bit, but we shall see. Yeah, I mentioned, and we did a podcast a few days ago, and I mentioned that Toy Story, I've cried through just about every Toy Story. The first one, not so much, but all the sequels I've cried during. And then Interstellar, there's multiple scenes in that movie that I cried during, like every time I watch that movie, no matter how many times I've seen it. So, and lots of other ones have gotten me too, but those are the two that come to mind. I also have Manchester by the Sea on here on the list, which is another Casey Affleck film that I hear is pretty emotional, and we will definitely be getting to that one at some point here. So, but until then, we're gonna watch A Ghost Story, and I'm not gonna go on any longer. If you do enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the channel. It would mean a lot to me, help me out, and I post a lot, so I try to put up a few videos a week. Right now I'm doing reactions to Our Flag Means Death, which I just started. I'm in the process of uploading that one right now, the first of that. I'm also in the middle of doing the first season of Invincible, and I'm currently doing The Boys. And then I've got some other stuff in the queued up for when I'm finished with those. So, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on right now. Plus, I do reviews on movies. I posted my first review not too long ago for the movie Mad God on Shudder. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested in my opinions on that. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the movie. It's also A24, I forgot to mention. Absolutely love A24. I don't think I've disliked a single movie that's come from them, so not a hot take or anything, but...
Are you laughing?
I'm so scared.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't be scared.
The hell is that? So right away, I don't know if the whole movie's gonna be like this, but I do like the aspect ratio on this. It kind of reminds me of The Lighthouse, another A24 film, but that also had an interesting aspect ratio. Made it feel like an old timey black and white movie. This one feels more like almost like a picture from like a Polaroid or something, or maybe like I don't know. I'm not like expert when it comes to film stuff, like the technical terms for stuff, but I also believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is from the same director who did The Green Knight, which I really like. The Green Knight is one of those movies I will probably watch every around every Christmas now, because that's a pretty cool movie that's framed around the Christmas season, even though it's not really. Technically, it's not really a Christmas movie, I guess. It doesn't have a whole lot to do with Christmas. It just takes place on Christmas at certain points in the movie. It's like, I love that movie. The movie's awesome. I wonder what was in that chest. That thing seemed pretty heavy, especially if it was empty. I feel like there was something in there. Maybe not, but. Is there already a ghost in the house?
Maybe something fell on the piano.
What time is it?
Oh shit. I actually thought that was. I have trains that go by pretty frequently by where I live. I thought that was a train that I was just hearing through my headphones. Turns out it's in the movie. That's kind of funny. Is that his car? It is. Yeah, they say that a majority of the accidents happen very close to home. That's literally right out front, but my dad actually just got into an accident with his truck like a mile away from our house.
Can I have a minute?
Oh, that sucks.
Yes? Never mind. Are you okay? Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'll be just around the corner.
thank you.
So say, what do you mean never mind? Like, never mind, you don't want me to leave? Or never mind about whatever you were about to say? So I got a little confused there. It looks like the sheet Like the way they did it, the sheet wasn't that long before, and then when he sat up, it was long enough to cover him completely. So I had to have done a cut somewhere to like change the sheet, I'm guessing. So what was that? Was that just like the light and he didn't go towards it? Move something. Do a EVP. She's gonna take that pie to bed with her. I've done that before. Of course, I wasn't like grieving or anything. I was just bought a whole pie and took it to bed for some reason. And then I fell asleep with it and woke up and I'd rolled all over it, so it was all over my bed sheets and shit. I don't recommend taking a pie to bed. And if you do, make sure you put it away before you fall asleep. It was a Hershey Sundae pie, but like a whole one. Shit was delicious and messy. Is that pumpkin pie? Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna guess he doesn't have any lines the rest of the movie because he's a ghost. Unless he does an EVP. Do an EVP! Just one EVP. Damn, man, now I want some pie. They had to have done this in one take. There's no way you're telling her, oh, we messed up, you gotta do that all over again. She's eating like an entire pie. It's like almost done. Oh man, I'm sorry, we weren't rolling. You're gonna have to eat a whole nother pie. Damn, she really is gonna eat that whole damn thing, isn't she? Her body's like, yo, what the fuck? Stop with the pie. Man, this shit is a lot more depressing than the one with Patrick Swayze. Seasons are changing. Time's going by. It's like two dogs that see each other in the window. Hey, you! Hey! Hey, I see you! Uh.
Are you gonna be okay to drive home?
Yeah. Are you?
Thanks for taking me out.
Yeah. It's fun. Come next week.
Okay.
That bitch! I can't believe you've done this!
Well, can we talk about it tomorrow?
Okay, maybe.
Was he like a music producer or something? Song makes her think of him. Takes the headphones off. That song was trash, bro. Why'd you have me listen to that? I want to talk about the thing I wanted to talk about. You got me listening to some garbage. Oh, she's leaving a note. I'm guessing he's gonna end up stuck in that house. He's gonna end up like that other ghost, just waiting for her. But he's not gonna remember why. Oh, and there's the piano. She left it. A whole ass another family's gonna move in.
¿Y qué vas a ver? ¿Vas a tu jugo? ¿Quieres agua? ¿No? ¿O tu jugo? Jugando. ¡Ay, mira! ¡Qué bonito está! ¿Les gusta? ¿Te gusta? Arriba. Mira. Y esta muñeca. Mira esa muñeca. ¿Te gusta? A ver, vamos a poner más. Vamos a poner más. No, ahorita no, niños. No, a ver.
It's just like time is just not a thing. It's just kind of everything's just happening so fast. You're gonna watch this whole family like grow up in this house.
Es un mal sueño, ¿eh? Estás bien, tranquila, ¿eh? Es un mal pesadilla, ¿no? ¿Sí?
Does the kid see him?
¿Quieres ver? A ver, los changos. ¿Qué más? Los elefantes, ¿verdad?
Hey man, you don't need to be throwing a temper tantrum. I get you're upset, but it's kind of rude. He's trying to scare him out of the house. Okay, kids, we're moving. Oh yeah, they moved the fuck out of there. Do not blame them. You guys see that other ghost again? Oh. Just sitting there.
To watch this very closely. Because if the spirits are with us in this haunted house, they may divine the card.
Holy shit.
He just slaps the shit out of that dude.
Everything you've ever strived for, everything that you and some stranger on the other side of the planet share with some future stranger on some entirely different planet without even knowing it, everything that ever made you feel big or stand up tall, it'll all go. Every atom in this dimension will be pulled apart by force as simple as... And then all these shredded particles will contract again, and the universe is going to suck itself back into a speck too small for any of us to see.
Dude, are you on drugs? How many drugs are you on?
These will burn. You can sing a song and pass it down. You can write a play and hope that folks will remember it. Keep performing it. You can build your dream house. But ultimately, none of that matters any more than digging your fingers into the ground to bury a fence post or fucking, which I guess is just about the same thing.
Cool speech, bro. Give me some of what you're having. Who knows how long he's been dead now. Oh, shit. Well, I don't think he's gonna get to read that note now. You sons of bitches! Well, now what do we do? You wanna hang out? Oh, shit. She's just gonna stand there till the end of time. What are you waiting for? Like, she's not coming back, bruh. Ah, this is really, really cool. I was gonna say it's not gonna do anything. You're already dead. You a ghost, bro. Like Swayze. Oh my god, is he the ghost from the beginning somehow? He just went back to the beginning of time, and now he's gonna see the house get built, and then he's gonna be there when him and her move in? Is that what's about to happen here? He's what hit the piano and caused them to search the house at the beginning? She just kind of did what she did. Instead of putting it in the wall, though, it's just a rock. So that's not gonna last very long, I don't think. Oh. Damn. Well, that sucks for them. Oh, shit. Is he just like too scared to move on at this point?
Oh. It's always. It's always been here. If you want.
Does it come?
It's always been here.
I can hear you.
Yeah, if you keep playing, you can't hear me.
Very unamused by that. That even made me jump a little bit.
I don't want what you want.
Because you want to stay here?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So for some reason, he's tied to that house.
There's the... I fell on the piano.
What time is it?
So what, now he's watching a ghost him? History repeats itself? So that house is going to be full of copies of him as a ghost after a while? So that was a really good movie, but I'm a little, that's one that I'm gonna have to sit on for a while and think about. I mean, I assume the main message was, time, everything just kind of goes forward. Time waits for no man, and time waits for no ghost. That was not the movie I was expecting. But I shouldn't be surprised that it went a little weird at the end there, because it's the same guy who did The Green Knight. But that was definitely a little bit of a mind twister at the end there. I mean, I saw the fact that he was the ghost in the house. I actually was wondering about that at the beginning of the movie. I was thinking, what if he's the ghost somehow? But I didn't think that's where it would go. But then once he went back in time, then I was like, okay, yeah, that's where they're going with this. But I don't understand what the message was with that. I guess if you wait long enough, time will just, like, time is a circle. That's one that I gotta ponder about for a little while. I'm a slow guy, so stuff like this, I mean, it'll dawn on me in a couple days. I'll be like, oh, maybe that's what it is. I'm dumb. So, special thanks to Chipotle. And Tito's Vodka. Chipotle and Tito's Vodka. Let's go. Yeah. Like I said, I'm dumb. So sometimes stuff like this, yeah, it takes me a while. But I really enjoyed that movie. Definitely makes sense that that note was what helped him move on. Kind of wish we had seen what the note said, but I get why we didn't. Did not make me cry though. I was expecting to tear up a little bit. That wasn't sad enough to get me in the feels like that. It was more of just like I got the hairs on my arms raised a little bit at the end there when the time started going, when it reset. And then they showed up in the house and it kind of went through their relationship together, and it gave us, apparently, you know, he was a musician that was never home and she wanted to move, maybe to be closer to where he was working or whatever, but he didn't want to let go of the house, which was honestly kind of just, he got his wish to a degree because he spent eternity in that house after that. But I give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. Would recommend. I feel like it would apply more. See, I haven't really ever gone through, like, I lost my uncle who meant a lot to me back when I was a kid. Like, I guess not a kid, but I was in high school when it happened, and that was pretty rough. But I've never gone through anything like this. Like, as an adult, losing, like, a significant other. I feel like this movie would punch you in the gut if you were somebody that's gone through that. Yeah, I feel like they did it, like, the acting was super, like, on point, believable, like, her grieving, and even just, like, their interactions, like, it felt like what a real couple, like, it's going through it a bit, how they would be talking or not talking. And then, yeah, the way she played, she wasn't like sobbing constantly like you usually see in a movie. It felt a little more real to just like she's just trying to move on, and it's hard. Like she ate that pie until she was sick, but while she was eating it, you saw the tears running down her face. Like, that just felt really real. And that was one thing that I really appreciated. I also really liked the choice of aspect ratio for the movie. The framing on it was very interesting but effective for what it was. Because it almost gave it like that old-timey, like, ghost photo vibe to it, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but it worked for the story. Good movie. I just don't know that I was necessarily the target audience to the degree. I mean, like, I appreciate it and I liked it, but I feel like this movie would affect somebody who's gone through loss like that, like, heavily, and that might be more what this is for. A24, man, like I said, I don't think I've seen a bad movie from them. Even the first one I ever saw, Spring Breakers, I really liked it. I haven't rewatched it since it was in theaters, but I remember when I saw it, I liked it. So even like, and I know a lot of people give that one hate, but like I said, my least favorite A24 movie was probably Killing of a Sacred Deer on first watch, but I actually really appreciate that movie for what it did now. I just took it. It's one of those things that just took me a little bit of time to understand it and to think about it. And then, like, movies like this, like, I'll think about for the next couple of days, and then it'll just kind of dawn on me at some point. And that's why I love movies like this that kind of make you think about what you saw, and they stick with you for a while. And this definitely will stick with me for at least the next few days while I kind of process it. Same thing happened with The Green Knight. That movie was really cool. So, but yeah, I digress. I'm getting a little off track here. But Ghost Story, good movie. But until next time, peace.